Hi guys, I'm Megan Brightwood and welcome to my channel, or if you're a returning viewer then hi, nice to see you again. I'm so glad that you're back. And if you haven't already, certainly make sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and notification bell so that you know whenever I post a new video. I do try to stick to a Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday schedule, so there's been a lot of content going out, and if you don't want to miss anything, that's going to be your best bet. And on this channel, we do talk a lot about knitting, but every once in a while, I will also throw in a lifestyle video, something about beauty, fashion, just, you know, kind of whatever I feel like. Today is going to be a knitting video though, because I'm going to be sharing with you my March knitting update. And if this is your first time on this channel, I do try to do these knitting updates every 2 weeks. So I do have a mid-March knitting update as well, and I can link that in the description if you want to check it out. And this little 2-week period has been an interesting one because I've got a lot going on in the background that I'm not quite ready to share with you as far as like how to knit videos and different things like that. But I do have a few things that I'm going to share. A lot of them have not gotten as much love as I would have liked, but yeah, let's hop into it. So the first little thing that I wanted to show you is not for an actual baby. I want to make that very clear. It's for one of Evelyn's little baby dolls, and it's a version of the Selma's Sleep Suit by Petite Knit. It's made out of a Cascade Eco Alpaca yarn, and this is actually remnant from a full-sized sleep suit that I'd made a friend of mine a year ago, probably. Her little boy is just a few months old. Yeah, I love it. But yeah, because I loved it so much, then I thought, oh, I'll make one for Charlie as well. And I did run out of yarn before I finished his, but I also realized that a 2-year-old wearing this little sleep suit doesn't have quite the same effect as a newborn. And while I wanted to make it again, I figured I would just make it for Evelyn's baby doll instead. So the one thing that I do wish I'd done differently, I made the hood like one size smaller than the newborn size, and I wish I would have gone a little bit smaller. Her little baby doll is one of the little mini cane dolls, and it's just a little bit too big. It's pretty floppy, doesn't really quite work, and I did do a couple of little stitches in the back just to try to tighten it up a little bit. It didn't quite work the way I wanted, so I don't know. I might just go ahead and redo it. Okay, let's be honest, I probably won't. I would like to say that I would go back and redo it, but I probably won't. I think one more size down would have been a little bit better, and then I kind of went completely off with the rest of it as far as the counts. I just kind of formed it to the little doll's body, and it worked out really well. She does have some little feet that flop over here so that her little toes can stick out if Evie wants them to. Otherwise, she does have the little feeties that fold over. And the original pattern does have those little folded sections for the arms as well. But I don't know, I just didn't think that Evie would use that quite as much on her baby doll. So yeah, that's my little Frankenstein baby doll clothes. And then the only other thing that I finished is one that's already up on the channel, and it is an updated version of my How to Knit men's beanie. So I can link this video down below as well as the written instructions. But this is it. It's made out of a Barocco remix yarn, so it's 100% recycled fibers, which I think is really cool, and I think my husband really thinks it's cool too. He has been wearing this so much. It's kind of funny. I finished the How to Knit video and told him, okay, it's all yours, you can go ahead and wear it, and he's worn it every single day since that. So yeah, pretty pleased with that. It's got kind of a mock rib on it. And my favorite part about this hat, and I didn't talk about it in the video, is the top of this. It's got almost like a little star going on with the decreases. I'm really pleased with how those turned out, and yeah, I mean, if you're interested in making one of these, then definitely check out that video. I'm so happy with us. I really kind of want to make one of these for myself. I think they're really nice. So yeah, love that. But I suppose I'll have to return it to my husband. But anyway, so that is it as far as the projects that I have finished in the past 2 weeks. I feel like I usually get a little more done, but like I said, I've got more going in the background. I'm gonna move on to the projects that I have in motion, and unfortunately, I do have to start with one that I have not even knit a single stitch on since the last time I showed it to you, and it is the Svenson pullover by Jared Flood, I believe, and this is one that I'm working on for Joe. It's made out of a Malabrigo Rios yarn in the color Blue Jean, and I really like it, but I feel like I was still like midway through a row the last time I showed this to you, which is really sad. I need to work on this a little more. My husband he doesn't get enough love, and I really need to change that, but I don't know. It went on the back burner and I never picked it up. So I'm gonna try to make an effort to really work on this in the next couple weeks. Hopefully I'll make a lot of progress, but I feel really bad that I haven't done anything. It's kind of ridiculous, but anyway. Then I have the Friday pullover for my son, Charlie, and this one's gotten a little bit of love since last I'd shown it to you. I don't think, maybe I was right in here last time, so I completed the body and then I did also do a sleeve. I had hoped to have this one finished, but as you can see, it is still missing an arm, so it's not quite where I need it to be. And I do think that when I go ahead and block this, it's going to change shape a little bit. Right now it's very thin and narrow, but from what I understand with the actual pattern instructions, what will probably happen is that these stitches, they're all in broken rib, they'll probably come apart a bit, and it'll kind of shorten but also widen. So yeah, I think that'll be kind of nice. Right now when I've tried it on Charlie, it's very tight, and I don't think that that's the look that I'm wanting to go for him, but I think it'll be really cute once it's blocked. So yeah, that's my progress on that. Oh, and the yarn that it's made out of is Cascade Heritage yarn. I think this one is just white and then like a navy stripe. I really like that navy. In fact, the next project that I'm going to show you is also out of that navy. So this is the Herald's dress by Petite Knit. I've made a little bit of progress on the skirt here, but this is the point where it's probably not going to look like anything's happening until I actually go ahead and do the sleeves. It does look a little bit weird with this top area here, but very much like the Friday pullover, once it's blocked, it'll probably look quite a bit different. And when you put it on a little person's body, this whole yoke area kind of goes more like that. So it's really pretty, very classic looking. I really love it. I've tried this on Evie a couple times and it's so pretty. I love Petite Knit's dress patterns, just sweater dresses in general for my daughter. Love them, cannot get enough. And I have found that especially the Petite Knit patterns, I do go back and make the additional sizes for Evie. She has never had this one, so this is a new one to her collection, but I'm really excited to finish this as well. So that's pretty much it as far as projects I've finished or I've been working on the past couple weeks, but I do have an honorable mention that I wanted to quick talk about. And if you saw my last video, which was talking about spring sweater patterns that I have in mind for myself, then you probably already know about all of this. But the project that I am looking at starting for myself next is the balloon cardigan by Petite Knit, and I'm so excited about it. I actually do have the yarn for it. I picked it up a couple days ago now, and it is the Malabrigo sock yarn in the colorway Sandbank. I'm really excited to cake this up and start going at it, but yeah, I haven't done it quite yet. Like, nothing has changed since the last video, but I've got a lot of projects I'm working on, so I suppose I can put a few other projects toward the foreground for a little bit. But after making the Pink Fizz pullover for myself, I really want to make more sweaters for myself again. So anyway, that is the project that I have in mind for myself, and I'm really excited to start working on it. Hopefully in the next knitting update you will see it in progress. And I think that that is going to do it for today's video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you did, certainly give it a thumbs up. And if you want to stick around, certainly hit that subscribe button and notification bell if you haven't already. And I think that that's all I have. So I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!